still say it backwards. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yes.
I can't say
Do you want to hear it?
If you can.
If I can. What do you mean, if I can? said Mary Poppins,
Come on.
Docious ali expiastic fragicalirupus.
Because Jonah, what's that? Because I'm pretty thick, but I've never understood the thing that Morgan Freeman said to you.
Oh, so this was about 10 years ago, I did a film with Morgan Freeman. It was a really small film, and the first 10 pages or 10 minutes of the film are us two just driving together in a car and talking. And it took 3 days to shoot, and he didn't talk to me the entire time, like in between takes, right? Because he had so much dialogue, I learned later, right?
Okay.
So he was just, you know, so in between we wouldn't really chat, but we were in the car together for 3 days. And then at the end of the third day, he just turns to me and he goes, Jonah, Jonah, Bobona, Banana, Fana, Fofona, me, ma, Momona, Jonah. That's it. And then it was like super uncomfortable. I didn't know what to say. It was one of the more weird moments of my life, you know? And I just didn't know what to say, so I just said, thank you. And then he said, it was quiet again, and then he said, do me. I said, what? He's like, do my name. And I was like, do your name? And he's like, yeah, do my name. And I was like, Morgan, Morgan, Bo Borgan, me, my, Mo, Morgan, Morgan. And he went, all right, and then we never spoke again. I've seen him since, and he told me he was messing with me. He was messing with me, which was hilarious, you know? It's hysterical.
He's playing a long game, though. It's an amusing 3-day joke. So listen, Julie, I don't know if you got a night off on your tour, but if you do, you could do worse than going to see 22 Jump Street.
Yes,
it is out on the 6th of June, correct. And it's the sequel to, obviously, 21 Jump Street. So you're back together this time. Now,
yes.
I've seen it. It's really funny. It is a very, very funny film.
Thank you.
So tell the people what happens this time.
So basically, in the first one, we're cops. Chan and I are partners, and we go undercover in a high school. And in this time, we go undercover at a university. Pretty clever, right? So the first one, we really take the piss out of ourselves because we're saying that it's the most unoriginal thing ever to turn a TV show into a movie, right? The movies are very self-aware. And in this one, we're really taking the piss out of ourselves for making a sequel. And that quote-unquote second missions are always just worse and more expensive than first missions. And you can never recapture that magic. So we kind of make fun of ourselves throughout the film. And it's just really funny. A lot of action, and just a popcorn summer movie that you go and just laugh and have a good time.
Now, watching this, physically, Channing and Jonah, I would say you are quite different as actors. That's fair?
They look different, too.
They do look different. They do look different, Julie. But there's one sequence where you're both doing things, and Channing, you're very good at the things. And you are good at the things, aren't you?
I'm okay, yeah.
He is.
But like
Depending on what the things you're talking about. That's not very specific on the things. But...
Well, I don't want to spoil the film.
Oh, got it, all right.
No, you know, but kind of the jumping and the, you know,
all the stunts and stuff.
Yeah, you like all of that.
I'm pretty good at jumping.
Yeah.
He can actually fly.
You too?
Like Mary Poppins.
Maybe I should sit in the middle.
Come on over. I might
But seriously, guys, no. Stay away from her with that feeling.
But so you like the running around the thing, and Jonah, I'm sensing you don't.
It's not that I don't like it. I just, whenever it's possible for Gianni, my stunt person, to do it, I allow him to do it.
Very big.
He gets such joy out of it. I wouldn't want to take away that joy from him.
Are there girls in your movies?
Yeah. Guess who gets the girl? Don't be jealous.
Oh.
This guy.
Oh.
No,
see.
that guy.
Okay.
It's just acting, honey.
But now, here's the thing,
It's
though.
not real life.
You would think that Channing doing all the stunts, that's how you would get hurt.
He's really good friends with the directors, so somehow he gets the girl. He doesn't have to do the hard stunts.
Well, also, I wrote the movie, so that really helps out. When you write the movies, you get the girl, you don't do any of the stunts.
Yeah.
You just kind of chill out and be funny and relax a little bit.
But,
you know?
but Channing, your worst injury wasn't a jumping thing, it was water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not on this movie, but yes.
Yeah. So it sounds vile.
It's terrible. I was actually in Scotland, and
That isn't the story.
that's it. But I was in a hypothermic river and wearing a wetsuit underneath the costume, and they're pouring warm water down your wetsuit all day to keep you get your core warm. And we had finished the day, everyone was tired, and here comes the guy with the bottle to warm you up. And what had happened was he had forgot to get down to the river and fill up the bottle that had kettle water in it, like boiling water, with river water, and they poured it down my wetsuit.
Oh.
And, it healed fine, though.
Yeah, but what happened?
It burned all the skin on my pee-pee off. Yeah.
You knew.
It's perfectly
Yeah.
now.
That's
Good.
good.
It's really strange. It's pretty resilient down there.
It's probably nicer because it's new skin now.
Yeah, it's so great. Oh, it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
It looks beautiful.
A1. A1.
It's like there never was an accident.
Listen. Let's distract ourselves. We've got a clip. We've got a clip from the movie. This is from near the beginning of the movie when you're trying out a bit of undercover role playing. I think that's all I need to say.
All you need to know.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Have to keep a straight face.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
You know, it is a really funny film. Because it is that weird thing, because particularly sequels for comedies, people do worry about them.
They always suck.
No.
Yeah, pretty much all the time.
Yeah. No, this is really good. Anchorman 2 is good.
Oh, yeah.
And this is
No,
really
there's
good.
lots of good ones, but usually they suck.
Yeah, they do. Now, talking of sequels, much excitement, Channing Tatum, Magic Mike 2. That's it, yeah. So, is there anything, can you tell us anything about this?
It's going to be a road trip, and it's probably going to be more of the movie that you expected on the first one. It's a little more bigger and funnier and crazy. Just a good time on this one, I think. That's all I really want to say on that one.
Is this one of the things you kind of dread it because you have to get ready to do that movie?
It is, yes, for sure. It's not a fun process. Not eating anything good for about 3 months straight, and but yeah.
And listen, what I love about it, because a lot of actors, if they had a kind of, you know, if they'd done stripping, that would have been their secret past. And but you own it. You've made a big successful thing. Presumably people were telling you, don't do this.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. It was one of those things that I was fine with. I mean, I was 18, 19 years old, and it was a crazy time in my life, and I've got a chance to live crazy things and somehow survive them. So. I wasn't really afraid of it coming out.
And look at who's laughing now.
Yeah.
You turned it into a really successful franchise.
Parlayed it.
So,
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
I just wanted to, this amazes me. So, in this country, when people are stripping, there's very basic jobs the strippers do. Like they're firemen, soldiers.
Ours too,
Yeah.
for the most part.
But you chose bizarre things to be.
Okay, well, the first ones weren't chose for me. They were more like hazing things. I think I know what you're talking about.
Because your first one, was your very first one a Boy Scout?
Yes.
Now, you think that's bad. This is the song he would strip to.
Hello, mother. Hello, father. Here I am. Can't pronounce.
And then it stops and it's like, whoosh, and you rip yourself out.
That's fantastic.
The worst part about that story is my sister came the very first night that I ever tried to shame me out of not doing it, I think, and that was mortifying.
So she knew you were going to be there.
Yeah, her friends all basically brought her and were trying to shame me out of doing it, but I followed through.
In a good way.
In a... It was terrible, actually.
You were nervous.
Yeah. And it was cold.
Talking about doing shocking things, of course, you, Dame Julie, in your husband's movie S.O.B.
Yeah.
You went.
Well,
Husband?
well,
What? Husband?
We've all been around the block, Jonah.
Is this Blake Edwards?
Yes.
Wow, what a legend. You guys were married to each
yeah.
other?
Are you kidding?
Oh my gosh.
Didn't you Google the other guests?
No. I mean, I knew that she's such a legend and he's such a legend. What a
That's
legendary
right.
combination.
I'm married to that lovely guy for 42 years.
Wow.
Honestly, Jonah.
Such
We
a
should be
legendary
so
couple.
lucky.
Oh my God. That'd be the only person I'd be fine with being married to except for me. My friend wrote a book on him, Sammy Wasson. You know that?
Yes,
He
I know
wrote a book
Sammy.
on Blake.
Oh, God.
Can you guys go away for a minute? So no, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I think maybe most of the audience know he did all the great Pink Panther movies. He did Breakfast at Tiffany's and The Great
Such a
Race
legend.
and 10 and you know, those kind of movies. But no, I had to go topless, but it was very legitimate. And I had, it took 10 years. to
Super
get that.
legitimate.
No, it was legitimately in the script, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
No, yes, very legitimate, believe me.
Beautiful movie. Beautiful movie.
She hadn't seen it 10 times.
No, you haven't. It's too young. It's too young. You'd love it. It's all about, it's a real takeoff on Hollywood. It's a very funny movie.
S.O.B.?
S.O.B. is, yeah. Oh, have you not seen it either?
No, I'm sorry. I
My
apologize.
God. Well, we'll play it on our wedding night. Okay. You'll love it. You really will.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
But were the people in Hollywood just telling you, don't do this? You're Julie Andrews, don't.
No. I mean, I'd done an awful lot by then, and I had, as I say, it took 10 years to get the movie made, so I had 10 years to think about it, and it was in the script and quite, as I say, legitimate. And it just can be cold in the studio. Didn't you find that? When you
And it's a lot worse when it's cold for us than...
Yeah.
Although, chills help ladies, don't they?
No, I don't think so. Well, I mean, Goosebumps don't look particularly good on camera, do they?
I guess not, but...
This is so awesome. This is the funniest conversation.
right now.
It'll be your turn one day.
Yeah. Oh, and Wolf of Wall Street.
Yes, you did, you did.
But that wasn't your own.
No, it was not.
It was someone else's.
It was someone else's, yeah. That'd be amazing. No, it was a prosthetic.